So welcome to another ship request. This time we're taking a look at the Druid, another ship that I have not played before. You guys are very interested in some of these, I would say a little more niche ships, and ones that I haven't actually got on my main channel. So I'm actually really enjoying this. And with the Druid, I'm pretty excited since the Daring is always one of those DDs that I recommend to a lot of new players and advanced players as well. It's just such a strong tier 10 destroyer. And Druid being another example of that, but a little bit different in that we don't have any torpedoes, and we only have armor piercing here. We only have 2 turrets, and they're in the front. I actually have a very difficult time dealing with Druids a lot of time in game, so I'm very excited to see how this thing actually is going to play. Sitting bow in with this, using your smoke screen, using your amazing HP and your heal, can be a great way to deal with a lot of destroyers in cap zones. 6.6 kilometer detection though does mean we will be outspotted by a lot of the DDs that we're going to be facing, but our extra HP should help us out, and if we manage to find a friendly destroyer we can provide backup to, that's where we're going to be really strong. As for the commander skills, this is what I have gone with. I might try buffing the range a little bit yet. We might actually swap concealment over for main battery and AA expert. Just go for more of a gun build, but we'll see. I want to try the more conceal focused build first. Really go after some of those destroyers. The main battery AP, of course, could be a bit of a downside here, but this ship does have improved ricochet angles and also improved use threshold timings. So this means the AP shells should be doing maximum full pen damage most of the time, unless people really angle into you. But even then, these shells are pretty ridiculous. I've had my Ohio main gun turrets knocked out by Druid main guns before. Now that could have been a bug, certainly, but it did happen. The Druid definitely was able to take out at least one of my main guns, which I was kind of surprised about. That did happen a while ago, and this game is known to have some bugs, but it has some pretty powerful guns. So let's make some use of them today. So we're going to start here by pushing somewhat aggressively up to these islands. We do have some support here. You always want to take a look at your competition in these destroyers. Des Moines is a potential radar threat, as is the Nevsky, so playing aggressive here is a little sketchy, considering we know the Nevsky is probably around this flank. Napoli spawned out here, Des Moines is here, the Condi, so I wouldn't be surprised to see a Nevsky around here somewhere. So the radar could be a bit of an issue for us, but I'm going to try and make use of our excellent firepower at the very front of our ship. And we're just going to nose in here really quick. And we might be forced back, but this hopefully gets the DD spotted. Alright, Schlieffen is here with his secondaries. That's pretty terrifying. So we're going to stop and reverse. He did blind shot, so hopefully his accuracy is not great. Alright, not too bad. That's fine. So we know a couple things now. We know that the Holland is here. We know that the Nevsky is here and has used his radar. Which is all very good things for us. And as soon as the radar's out, I actually think we can maybe get a sneaky little spot onto this Holland here. Nah, I'm not going to risk it. Let's just hang out for a bit. I think this is fine. Unfortunately, the carrier is here for us, so we might be playing a little bit too aggressive. That's entirely possible. 3.3 kilometer AA detection, so we do want to keep our AA turned off here. That is the goal. And yeah, it looks like our team is actually running away. So what that means is we just need to run away ourselves. Kind of waiting for this midway to kind of leave, and then we're going to leave ourselves. Holland has used his torpedoes, and we're going to get out just fine. I'll even use my smoke if the Holland does end up spotting us here. Which it looks like he doesn't. So not a great beginning to this game, but we did try, and we got pushed back. That's okay. The enemy team is pushing. Without torpedoes, it is a little bit spookier. But the San Martin does have torps himself. All right, there's the radar. Sure. Not a huge deal, because we can just reverse out. And yeah, we're doing all right. There's a hydro as well. Makes life a little more difficult. Yamato. He'll probably shoot at me. That's fine. And we got arc. Wonderful. So now what we can do is smoke up, because we know the Nevsky's used his radar. That's why I like to play within radar ranges. Maybe not this far into radar, but it's pretty nice to have that option now to use our smoke screen and start farming a little bit. So we'll look at this Yamato. Yeah, the San Martin definitely got the Schlieffen. Those torpedoes are no joke on that line. Just make sure we don't eat some random Holland torps or something. Look at this, even bow on. The damage is all right into the superstructure. These short duration smokes are pretty awesome, honestly. Even though they're, you know, not the best here, where I'd like to farm this Yamato for an extended period of time. Hey, it's really nice to have the flexibility. Alright, let's get a move on. Well, we got the health to play open water a little bit more here. Although it looks like the midway is going to come for us right away. That's pretty disappointing. Alright, well, let's try and dodge it as best we can. Make him drop at the worst possible angle here. Totally broadside. Unfortunate. Yep. The worst possible drop angle, doesn't matter. Anyways. DDs, of course, struggle against carriers, as does every surface ship. So really what I want to do is play near my teammates. You notice that the CV wasn't actually able to get a second drop in. Even a Conqueror. Just a little bit of extra AA pressure is all you need to prevent that second drop, which is very, very useful. Yamato's got HE loaded, interestingly enough. And over secondaries, sure. And Yamato HE. Gonna use this island against the Hanover a little bit. And okay, that's our rudder as well. Definitely do like using the preventive maintenance upgrades. Trying to keep those alive as much as possible. Last stand, also very useful. Not the most damage this game, but I think you would agree that this one was a bit of a blowout, wasn't it? They kind of happened like that. Unfortunate. So a blowout as our first game, that's fine. It happens. So this is kind of the spawn I'm looking for when I'm playing a DD with really good gun power, but not as good concealment. We get to enjoy the spotting of a Shimakaze or even the Submarine here and support them with our firepower. So that should allow us to not only win a lot of DD engagements and not trade a lot of our HP, but also provide a lot of support for a Shimakaze, which we certainly want to do. Keep in mind, our detection is 6.6. His is around 5.6. So if we stay just literally a kilometer back from the Shima, we will get spotted at the exact same time. And that is a pretty scary thing for an enemy destroyer to deal with. And that's what we're going to try. We do have a Brisbane with us as well, interestingly. That provides us with some stealth radar as well. Petro is enemy radar, which is kind of spooky, so we're going to actually start turning out. Wouldn't be surprised if he's charging and has popped his radar consumable already. No, actually. And our shell velocity is better than I think. Nice. Yeah, there's the radar. That's fine. It's a short duration radar, so I'm not terribly worried. Brisbane was looking to use our smoke screen. And go dark here soon. Oh, they have a Louisiana. Okay. Never mind. We're running away. Oh, not too bad. Alright, I think we do gotta rep that. This sucks. I was assuming no carrier. Then they have a hybrid. Unlucky, bro. Unlucky. Fine. Just take massive damage here for no reason. Other than the devs hate us. I don't mean that, but it's so frustrating in the moment. You know? I don't actually mean that. It just feels like they don't listen to us, man. Just really never feels like they listen. Not community managers. Here, you know what? We're here. Let's talk about it. Community managers listen very well. I would say I tend to feel like, especially Bogsy, which is the main community manager that I've interacted with. I haven't interacted with any of the other ones. Listens very well and understands the concerns of the community quite well. Plays the game a lot, is also pretty good at it. The problem, I think, is in the people on the other end. Seemingly, they don't listen. And that's pretty disappointing. But hey, we'll try and make it work here. We will do the best with the hand we've been dealt.
The ship is on fire. The ship is on fire. Critical engine damage. Smoke jammed. The enemy team has taken the lead. Critical engine damage.
Alrighty then. A second blowout in 2 games. Tough. Alrighty, let's try again. We don't have to face any of the cringe ships this time. Fortunately, although there is one on our team. This way we at least will be able to play the game. We actually get no radar or to deal with either. So playing aggressive here is entirely reasonable. I mean, Smallland, of course, is going to be a radar, but I think that he'll have a tough time dealing with us if my experience playing Smallland is anything to go by. Yeah, I'm playing this rock this time. Let's go for it. Let's have a good game. Not sure if I'm gonna even include a lot of the stuff that happened in these last 2 games. I don't know. Part of me thinks I should leave it in. That way you get a more authentic look at things. And then the other part of me is like, well, it's just boring and lame. So why would you want to watch that? So we'll see. We'll see what I decide in editing. Ooh, a gearing is here. All right. No, Napoli's over there. We're fine. So again, bow on. Pretty strong. Even some blind fire in here and there. Force them back. Take some HP, but we get our heal. Feels pretty nice. Yeah, we're just gonna try and avoid that that Napoli a little bit more, but push out even again. Not too far though. I don't really feel like taking gearing torps. However, I do want to catch him again. Broadside gearings are always a nice one to go after. think I can smoke up and he stays spotted. Let's see. Oh, he doesn't. Too bad. Would have been nice. Oh well. Pop a smoke here and start farming a little bit more. Make use of these guns, huh? Not exactly the best spot for it, but hey. The reason I say that is we're just kind of pointed bow into an island. Pretty good damage output, certainly. Bryson pushing in as well. Another blowout, though, guys. At least this time we're not getting griefed, but... Yikes, this game today. I don't know, man. It's... I don't know. It's... I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's something, I guess. It's certainly something these days, huh? There we go. Look at those full pens into that gearing. That's good. Nice. 16 seconds. Another smoke will be available to us. Nice.
Concentrate fire on the designated target. Critical engine damage.
Ouch.
Smoke generator
There
started.
we go. Now into the superstructure here.
Smoke screen set.
Try and get some more damage in. May as well use our last heal as well. All things considered. Now that he's angled, might be a little more difficult to get some damage into him. Smoke's running out soon. Alrighty. Kind of defended this area, I suppose. That is fine. Really, yeah, let's kind of hang out here for a second.
Smoke generator started.
Ooh, our Hayate got spotted. That's not so good.
Smoke screen set.
Well, let's try and take as much out of this Borgone as we can. While he's still lit up for us.
The enemy is about to win.
Yikes. We kind of just got to go.
Torpedoes astern.
Okay. Okay, game. You had enough? You done? You gonna behave now or something? Like, what's going on? So I guess I'll take this game as an opportunity to talk about the Druid a little bit more. This will be the last game. I don't know if I can play much more ships after it, how this has been going. The extra HP is awesome. I gotta say, that's really, really nice. The healing is pretty great as usual. But it feels a little limiting in that your concealment's pretty rough. I understand you kind of just maul other DDs, but it's kind of difficult to make use of that all the time. And for farming battleships, I really, really miss HE. I know the AP does really good damage. Maybe I just haven't had the opportunity to use it really effectively to farm, but the fires just do so much damage to battleships. It's kind of ridiculous how much damage they do. So not having that kind of sucks. As for the maneuverability, it feels pretty good. Maybe a little slow. It's a large ship, so anytime you're not pushing directly bow in, you are pretty easy to hit, of course. But I guess, hey, here we go. Into a Marceau, getting some humongous damage. Wow. Did not realize we just kind of own Marceaus like that. Fortunately, we don't quite get the kill. There we go. A little bit of blind fire will do it. Okay. Yeah, okay. Maybe I see the point of it a little more now. That was pretty good. That was not bad. Marceau is, of course, a tough DD to deal with, too. So the fact that we're doing that much to him feels pretty nice, all things considered, honestly. Did have some help there, but we ended with most of the damage into him. Alright. GK is about to go out of our range. That's fine. But yeah, it is also a big ship. So we got to keep that in mind. We lose HP. I don't know about quickly, but we can lose HP reasonably fast just because more shells are going to be hitting us. G-Nan smoked up. Fine. Actually, our guys are going to be getting into the cap to stall it, so I don't really have to myself. There is a Nevsky, but he's not terribly close to us. That is the radar threat we got to worry about. Minotaur could have radar, I suppose, but he's on the other side of the map. Again, I'm always looking for that kind of stuff, or trying to at least. So yeah, the idea of playing here is that anytime these guys want to shoot or anything, they're going to get spotted by me, and that's really difficult to deal with. One of the big advantages of this island, if you can make use of that. However, I'm going to smoke up and start shooting this Vincent a little bit. Maybe we'll aim towards the back where he's got a little more superstructure to deal with. Uh-oh. Colbert is interested in blind firing us. Great. Please shoot someone else. At least he missed everything, but still, pretty wild day. Alright, the back part of the smoke's about to die. Again, these smokes are just briefly here to help us do a bit of damage, but not allow us to farm for very much like extended periods of time in that. But it has allowed us to get close to 50k already, and push, and more importantly, kind of push them back, you know? Really good. 17 seconds and we can start again on the curve first, and I think I will. Having so many smokes, we're like really not using them all, right? So we may as well. Ooh, Yoshi, okay.
Smoke generator started.
Also have a G-Nan here. They're probably going to turn back in and push. I wouldn't be surprised because we've kind of lost a lot here already now. Although, of course, I am very annoying to them. Yeah, there comes the planes from the Malta. Feels bad. Didn't quite time it right. These are probably going to run... The smoke's probably going to run out before we actually deal with the planes, fortunately. Seconds. Okay.
Enemy battleship sighted.
Interesting. Carriers suck, man. I don't know what else to say. All these plane kills we're getting, those are from the useless fighters. They don't matter. Well, it's the best I can do in that situation.
Problem solved, sir.
Okay. Well, we paid our taxes. That's good. Hopefully he doesn't come back for another year. That is how taxes are supposed to work, right? I guess we'll stay next to our Hindenburg friend. Hopefully that'll help us deal with him. So we'll stall out C. And try and help our team as much as we can here. No torps is a little bit annoying, you know, if we're continuing to talk about what this ship does and doesn't do. No torps is kind of like, man, I would love to have torps here for when the Vincent pushes, if he decides to push. Kind of feel like I'm missing out on that a little bit. Actually, why don't I spot? Yeah, I should spot for our Hindi. That's the best thing I could be doing here.
Reporting the position of a strategic target.
Although there's a Colbert. Spooky. I haven't actually looked into it, but I'm pretty sure the pen is enough to be citadeling some of these really light cruisers. Just kind of interesting to think about. Although I don't really want to be charging down a Colbert. It does seem a little bit risky, honestly. Hindenburg is probably doing some good spotting for us, so we may as well smoke up and start on this Yami. Get some more damage in. Done a decent job of saving a lot of our HP here, so that's kind of nice. I haven't lost all of my hit points all at once. I tend to do that at times. Yeah, Yami's gonna angle into us. That's fine. I gotta aim for that superstructure now. Still get a bit of chip damage here and there. I want to help on this because our Hindenburg's probably gonna go down, you know? Yami overmatch, and he stuck bow into it. Maybe I can be a distraction. Let's see. No, Colbert's still on him. That's good focus fire by the enemy team, honestly. $11K. The Hindenburg could get a fire or something. That would be awesome before he dies. Fortunately not. Yeah. There we go. Don't really want to be taking that engagement with the Colbert, who's bound to be on us. Alrighty, we found an angle. Good. And most likely the carrier's going to give us some spotting here, which is great. Colbert is in the sea cap. We got to be very careful now as to where he is. There. Sure.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Oh no, did I go too far forward? No, I only got the one salvo. It's enough. It's enough.
Enemy battleship destroyed. Smoke generator started.
We go dark. Oh, we had AP. Interesting. Ah, the Hydra is still up. Fair enough. Why is he using AP? I don't understand. A very odd choice. Okay. Well, we got a little bit more into him. Hydro Minotaur now. Okay. Fine. Hey, there's EG. Took out a turret. Got another turret? Oh, killed him? Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have feared. I could have just aimed into his turrets and taken them all out. That's funny. Maybe I need to trust it a bit more. All right, we finally got a game. There you go. Druid has been played and I at least got one game. Oh my goodness, it was difficult today. This game tries its best to be as unfun as possible. It's crazy to me. It feels like the game is just designed to be frustrating, with very little of the fun left into it. It's too bad. I still really love the underlying game. kind of talked about this on stream a few times, but I really do enjoy this game still. Just look at the Missouri video. I was having a blast in that video while I was playing it, and while, you know, making videos and recording it as well. But I won't lie and say every time I play this game it's fun. Obviously not. And I think I can say that for a lot of multiplayer games. That's probably just how multiplayer games are. So it's not like World of Warships is the only one, right? Like, do you think everyone's having fun every time they boot up COD or, you know, Apex, CSGO, Valorant, whatever, Dota, League, whatever you play? I think it's frustrating. That's just kind of the nature of a lot of these online games, but it certainly feels to me like World of Warships has made a lot of decisions that make the game more frustrating than it should be, or needs to be, I guess. I think there would be a certain level of frustration that is just inherent to these online multiplayer games, and I would say World of Warships has gone above and beyond in that sense. But there you go, Druid. Ship request, again, let me know in the comments below what you want to see next. Upvote whatever you'd like. Most upvoted comment is going to be what I play in the next video. So thank you very much for watching. I got to go edit this now and decide how much I'm actually going to include. So if this is a short video, I decided to spare you. But if it's a long one, there you go. You get some more honest look at the video. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.